What is going on, everybody? My name is Kneeckoh, and Series 2 is here. We are playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, hopping back into VGC Climb. I kind of taken a break from VGC Climb because everybody was focused on Series 2, and I'm like, the videos for Series 1 weren't doing as well, so I figured I'd wait to get back to this until Series 2 dropped and we could start using Paradox Pokemon. I got this team ready last night. It is not perfectly optimized. I'm going to be honest with you. If you look, a lot of these Terra types are different from the Tinkaton video that I talked about the other day when I broke down my Iron Bundle team. So, like, for example, Tinkaton doesn't have the right Terra type because it's still a Steel type and it has Play Rough and not Gigaton Hammer. I wasn't going to change it just for this. You know, it'll still perform the way I want it to, and Tinkaton isn't my main Terra target. Baxcalibur could be a Water Terra type, but it's still a Steel Terra type because I didn't want to blow the Terra Shards on just this random ladder team. But this team's Terra types are still good. Skeledirge is a Grass type instead of a Fairy type. Works great into a Moongus, right? So still very solid options here for this particular team. It is a really fun team to use, and I'm really excited to hop in and start actually using it on the ladder. But if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you are subbed for more videos like this in future. I make daily competitive Pokemon content, and we are trying to hit the goal of 5,000 subs by July. And also, let me know what Paradox Pokemon you're using. Obviously, I have Iron Bundle and Great Tusk on this team. What's your favorite Paradox Pokemon? Leave all those comments below, but let's get into the battles. Hey, this is Future Kneeckoh here. I forgot that I did not change the natures on either my Iron Bundle or my Great Tusk for the original rental code, so use this rental code that's on screen. All I did was change the natures around. I played a battle. We won the first battle, but definitely forgot that to change these particular natures. So definitely go in and use this code. I will have it in the description below as well, the correct code. I really like the new graphics. Like, they changed the actual like backgrounds and stuff, which is pretty cool. Oh, they gave an ability patch? Wait, what, did they give an ability patch last series for hitting Master Ball? I don't remember that. Alright, okay, this is the Champions team. This is not a Series 2 team, which is interesting. So what I'm thinking for this particular team, I'm liking Iron Bundle, Goldango lead here a lot. Iron Bundle and Goldango goes crazy here. And then in the back, I like Great Tusk quite a bit. Great Tusk is looking pretty good, as well as Skeledirge. Skeledirge plays pretty well into this. Yep, this is the move, because if they lead Mimikyu, I can simply Icy Wind and break Disguise with that, and then Make It Rain will solve that problem. Yeah, this is the San Diego Regionals team that we're going up against. That's the fun thing with Series 2, is I feel like a lot of these teams still perform really, really well. Okay, so what I actually think I want to do, I want to Icy Wind for sure. And I actually think I'm going to end up tearing this turn. Right? So I think this is the play. I could also go for a Dazzling Gleam into the Meowscarada just to KO that. Huh. That's the interesting part, is like they could Sucker Punch me and that becomes an immediate problem. I think I prefer the Make It Rain, though. I think the overall damage output there is just better. And Icy Wind should actually do decent enough damage that I can actually get the Meowscarada low enough that Terra Steel Make It Rain should just KO Meowscarada. Let's see what they opt to do. I think they're going for Terra onto Garganacl. Yep, Terra onto Garganacl. What's the Terra typing? Poison. Okay, they didn't change this team at all. Which is okay. Honestly, this is the best case scenario. So they go ahead and protect this turn. Perfect. So this is still going to do huge damage to Garganacl. They go for Salt Cure onto Goldango, which is fine. So that's going to do a pretty big chunk to Goldango. So what I want to do this turn, I'm not going to risk. I could go for the Hydro Pump, but I don't think it's worth it. I feel like they go for a wide guard here. So I'm down to go into that slot here and get in Skeledirge. Because Bundle still has Sash, which puts us in a really strong spot. Yep, they go for the wide guard, just as I predicted. Because they figured I'd just go for a Make It Rain again, but I can actually just attack into that slot and get rid of the Salt Cure altogether. This should be enough damage. Yeah. And they go for Flower Trick into... Oh, perfect. That's actually ideal. Now, the tricky part is that we did burn our... we did burn the Terra type. We still have an interesting scenario in that regard. Out comes Tauros. That's fine. So I think what has to happen this turn is we go for Protect over here. And we go for a Torch Song into the Meowscarada slot. Because I'm expecting either an Aqua Jet or a Sucker Punch into that slot. There's the Aqua Jet. Probably Knockoff into Skeledirge if I had to guess. Yep. That's going to do a lot of damage. But that puts Meowscarada in a very, very vulnerable position. What do I want to do now? I think getting in Goldango feels good here. And just going for a Protect. Do I want to go for a Protect or do I want to go for a Slack Off? That's the immediate question. I think I want to Protect. They go for Aqua Jet. We should eat that up pretty well. Yep. They go for Knockoff again. Perfect. We're going to go for Dazzling Gleam here. And Shadow Ball. Or am I going to be able to rotate here? I mean, if they follow that same plan, right? I think we can rotate here and be pretty comfy. Great Tusk comes out. We get our booster energy. Because if they just go for knockoff, we don't have an item for them to knock off, and it's not very effective, right? Yep, they go for knockoff. Perfect. And we outspeed. Perfect. That is exactly what we needed right there. Meowscarada goes down. And they go for close combat. That's actually really okay. We don't need Goldango to finish this game out. Now it comes down to what their last Pokemon is. I'm actually pretty okay with bringing in Bundle here. Excalibur's their last Pokemon. Okay. So I'm down to protect Bundle. And they already terra'd. So I'm down to protect bundle and go for a close combat into the back Excalibur slot. Bundle just disappeared. What was that? They go for Aqua Jet. Perfect. The question is, do we outspeed? That's the big thing. We are jolly. We do outspeed. Perfect. Boom. Down it goes. Actually, I don't know that I changed the nature on this Pokemon, so I really hope we're okay. I really don't think I changed the nature on either Bundle or Great Tusk here. Alright, so they still have their priority attack. So I think in the reality of it, that just means that they get the KO here on Bundle, which is fine because we just knock out with Great Tusk, right? Yeah, I really don't think I changed the nature on either of these Pokemon, now that I think about it. That's kind of funny. We still outsped, though, because, like I said, we are max speed. Nice. Good win. All right, let's see what... Okay. Interesting team here. Interesting team here. What do I like into this is the question. I don't think Bundle's bad into any of this. I do like Skeledirge, honestly, as a lead here. Skeledirge lead. I don't mind having Great Tusk in the back. Then it comes down to back Excalibur or Goldango. Neither of those two Pokemon really do great here. I think back Excalibur is the overall better bring, personally. They just have a lot of fire on their team, right? That's why I think Bundle goes nuts here. Honestly, I'm not opposed to a Tinkaton Bundle lead with Skeledirge in the back and Great Tusk. I think that actually might be a better bring. Because what I can actually do is Icy Wind, and if I don't feel particularly threatened by anything, I don't have to fake out. I can go right into, like, Thunder Waving stuff, right? Excalibur and Armarouge first. Okay. Yeah, not feeling particularly threatened by this. I'm actually down to go for an Icy Wind here. Or do I want to just protect turn one? No, I'm down to Icy Wind. Go for Icy Wind here. Go battle here, and I want to fake out Armarouge. Just so I don't lose Tinkaton turn one. It has weak armor, so that's kind of crappy. Go for Icy Wind, slow everything down a bit. Go for Dragon Claw. Did decent chunk there. So I'm actually down here to get a bit cheeky. Actually, I think I could just go for Thunder Wave. We protect Bundle this turn and just go for Thunder Wave onto Armarouge to really mitigate that speed buff it got. Ooh, that could hurt. That could be problematic. However, we do have our Citrus Berry, which is nice. There we go. they go for Iron Head into Tinkaton. That did a lot. So knowing that, I do just kind of want to get some... Do I want to go for damage or do I want to go for a paralysis here? I'm going to go for para. I think it's more beneficial. I'm imagining they're going for a Terra onto backs. Yes, now they are. It's Ice Terra. Interesting. Water Terra would have been great. They go for Wide Guard. That's totally fine. They go for Ice Shard into who? Tinkaton. Good play. The Ice Terra is kind of unexpected. We do land Hydro Pump, though, which is pretty nice. I wish I knew what other Pokemon they had. That makes this kind of an interesting swap. Because I would be tempted to just bring in Great Tusk, but Garganacl comes out. I'm okay with saving this, actually. So what I want to do... Okay, so I definitely want to just double that slot, right? Because I have a feeling Baxcalibur just protects this turn. Yeah, I'm doing that. They go for Ice Shard into Delibird, probably. Good, that doesn't even do damage. Hydro Pump lands. That's going to do huge work to Garganacl. Wow. That was the best play. Boom. That's a great read. Good thing the Hydro Pump didn't miss. That could have been devastating. But now we have +2 on Skeledirge because we have Throat Spray. So that's actually huge for us. And Kingambit's their last. Are you joking? Alright. So, I'm down to protect this turn. And honestly, I'm really okay with Terrain here. Because that avoids any Sucker Punch shenanigans onto me. I think that's the play. We go for Terra. We avoid any Sucker Punch nonsense. We protect from another potential Ice Shard. The only thing that happens here is if they read that Terra, right? And Baxcalibur does really well into that, and like, but I should still outspeed it, I believe. We go for Sucker Punch into that slot as predicted. And we are faster than Bax, which is huge. So that should just KO Baxcalibur. Perfect. So Sucker Punch doesn't even actually finish off. Doesn't even finish off Skeledirge. Unless they crit, they don't have the oomph for it. So now we can go for just like a... We can go for Hydro Pump. Torch Song here. And that's the game. We miss Hydro Pump. Okay. Nice. GG. Very, very nice. Bundle is putting in so much work. I love this new backdrop. So cool. I hope they continue that. Oh, okay. So this one's tricky. This is a tricky one. Because we have the Moth combo, right? Yeah, this one's really tricky. So So what this combo is they Acid Spray. This is calced specifically so that Iron Moth is faster than Fluttermane. They hit us with Acid Spray and drop our special attack, and then the Fluttermane is actually Choice Scarfed, which makes it really, really strong. So I actually think what I like here is Tinkaton lead with Goldango, right? The reason I want this lead is because I can then fake out Iron Moth, and then I can Terrastalize Goldango and handle the rest pretty effectively. In terms of my backline, I'm thinking Skeledirge and Bundle. Because then if they do opt for the Dondozo play, I have solid options by both walling it with Terrastalized... Oh, well, I guess Skeledirge can't Terrastalize if I have to Terrastalize Goldango. So that's one variable I have to consider if I get into this endgame. But having access to Freeze Dry is going to be really, really big for my Bundle. So that's exactly they go for. The question becomes, do they actually read this effectively? Because if they do, I'm in trouble. But if they don't, I'm okay. So I'm going to go for Fake Out here. Let's see what they opt to do. This is a really cool tech. Honestly, it's really cool. It was really popular, I think, in one of the first Series 2 tournaments that was played. Really, really cool tech. I think the only option, if I had Booster Energy on Bundle, is I could have led Bundle and made everything slower. Or just simply knocked out Iron Moth. That would have been the other scenario, because Booster Energy bundles faster than both of these Pokemon. But because mine's sashed and I have Booster Energy on Great Tusk, it kind of gets interesting. So they withdraw here. And Tatsugiri actually comes out. Are they going to go straight for it? No, they don't. They don't. Actually, this is kind of crazy, because that means if I knock out Tatsugiri here, unless it's Focus Sash, they're in trouble. I don't think I knock out Tatsugiri. It's kind of bulky, especially with a resistance to Steel typing. They go for Protect. Okay. Yeah, that did good damage, but not enough. So now I think the ideal scenario is I get in Skeledirge here. And that was a good play on my opponent's part. That was a really good play. The question becomes, am I strong enough to actually take a hit from... God, this gets sketchy. I'm actually think I'm down to play rough here and just try and get out Tatsugiri. I don't think they swap this turn if they do have Dondozo. So Skeledirge comes out. I'm assuming Heat Wave comes out of Iron Moth. Yep, there's the Heat Wave. Take it, take a ton. Perfect. And we do have our berry still, which is really nice. And we do land play rough. That's a really slow Tatsugiri. So Tatsugiri goes down. That's really good. Okay. I'm down to Protect and actually go for Thunder Wave here onto Fluttermane. Because I have a feeling they go for Shadow Ball into Skeledirge. Oh no, they go for another Heat Wave. I don't know that we take that. Oh, we do, just barely. They do go for Shadow Ball though, so that's a good play. Good play. And we land our Thunder Wave, which is actually so big. Alright, so now what I want to do is I actually think I want a Torch Song up here. into that slot, and I want to rotate. I want to get bundle in. Because that saves a fake out for a future turn. Because I think their plan is to just Heat Wave again. Bundle will eat that, and if they Shadow Ball into Skeledirge, we're okay. And they go for the Terra. On the Flutter Mane, what Terra typing is it? Steel. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's honestly a really interesting play on their part. Wow, that did so much to bundle still. They go for Shadow Ball. I'm still not faster. Wow. Okay. I thought with the... I really thought with that I'd be faster. I think that's probably a loss after that alone. So we bring back in Tinkaton. Wow. I genuinely thought that I would be... I think, honestly, Great Tusk would have been fine here. But I really thought that I would be faster after the paralysis. I guess not. It's still so fast. Okay. That's tough. So we go for fake out here. I mean, I can switch in Goldango here for Tinkaton and then go for another Hydro Pump here. I think that might be my only play. They're still just faster. Okay, that's a good game. That's a good game. That's a really strong combo. That's such a strong combo. So I think Great Tusk actually might have been really good here. I think Great Tusk had a lot of potential to be good. Wow. Yeah. That's just super strong. That's really good. But yeah, I think the biggest thing was they read my Terrassalization turn 1 so well. They just didn't have to worry like that much. And like that was a super good read. We'll give him the battle. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you found it entertaining. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more daily competitive Pokemon content from me in the future. Also, be sure to check out the Discord where people over there playing Pokemon all the time. And if you want to see more from me, check out this video where I talk about how to actually use Paradox Pokemon in Series 2, because their abilities are really interesting, and this video kind of breaks down how you should go about thinking around their abilities and team building around it. So really useful video there. And then also check out this guide on how to actually team build in Series 2. I know they're kind of similar videos, but they talk about very different things. Where this video about the team building talks about the actual strategy behind it, and this video focuses mainly on Paradox Pokemon. So until next time, peace.